We have discussed the definitions related to rational numbers. We discussed question number 3 also. And along with that, I told you to try question number 7. So we are going to do question number 7 first, and then we'll go back to that. So this is something I gave you in homework. Maybe you have already done. The question is rewrite the following rational numbers in the simplest form. So you had to reduce it. You can show the common factor by which you are dividing. For example, in the first rational number, 8 and 6, they both are divisible by 2. So you could write this way, dividing both the numerator and denominator by 2 and then give your answer. Or you could do it the other way around, which actually means that you will simply be cancelling your fractions and writing down the simplified answer. So dividing our numerator denominator both by 2, we will write down the quotients. So the answer will be minus 4 by 3. Something like this is to be done for the remaining fractions or the remaining rational numbers as well. And keep in mind, every time you have questions like these, do not give the answer where your denominator is negative. So you want to make sure two things, that your fraction has been simplified. Second thing, the denominator is positive. So that's what I'll keep in mind. Even though question में ये नहीं कहा कि standard form में answer देना है, still we would like to give the answer in a way where the denominator is positive. There were some students who had missed out the class and they were asking for homework, and then they realized that there was just this one question done in last class. Actually, we discussed the definitions of this chapter, and then we were able to do only one question during that class. So this is the second question from the same exercise. The first part that you have is minus 8 by 6. Simplifying. This is your answer. The second fraction is 25 by 45. By which common factor will you carry out the division of the numerator and denominator?
5.
Dividing both by 5, the simplified answer is 5 by 9. Third part, we have minus 44 by 72. Now, it's not necessary that you will be getting your answer in a single step. You might have to cancel your numerator and denominator multiple times with different common factors in order to reach the simplified form. If you want to do it in a single step, what you can do is you can find out the HCF of the numerator and denominator. You can find out the highest common factor for the numerator and denominator and then divide your rational number by that value. Or you can do it step by step. Look at the numbers, think of your divisibility rules, and see by which common factor can you divide both your numerator and denominator. For example, right now you can carry out the division by 2 also, by 4 also.
Ma'am, 22 by 36.
Yes, you could divide by 2. Let's divide by 2. This gives me 22 by 36. So do you think this is the simplified answer?
No, ma'am.
Not yet.
No, ma'am.
Not yet. We need to divide it further. Again, let's divide by 2. So this will give me
11
by... Don't forget the
6,
minus sign. Yes. Now, can you divide further? 11 is a prime number. It will have no other factor other than 11. 18 does not have any common factor as 11. So you will not be able to reduce it further. That will give you your simplified answer, minus 11 by 18. So I had to do the division twice. Like there were two steps here before I reached my answer. Or what you could have done was, आप first जो fraction थी minus 44 by 72, उसको सीधा 4 से divide करते तो आपका एक step में answer आ जाता. Then the last is minus 8 by 10. This one
minus
again,
4 is the answer.
Minus 4 by 5 divided by 2. Yes. That's it. I would like you to bring out your rulers and pencils. Question number 4. We have to represent the rational numbers on number line. So we will be drawing the number line. So you will need your ruler and your pencil. If anyone is writing question number 7, let me know. I'll wait.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes,
Ma'am,
beta.
please wait.
मैम अगर 8 और डिवाइड बाय -10 हो तो हमें वो उसका साइन चेंज करना पड़ना है.
I'm sorry. Could you please repeat your question?
Ma'am, like the fraction is -8/10. Ma'am, if the fraction is 8 by -10, so we
Yes.
have to convert the sign.
Yes. I would actually prefer if you do that. See, question only, this particular question, you have only been asked to reduce your rational number to the simplest form. इसमें standard form की requirement mention नहीं की गई. लेकिन फिर भी, even though question में standard form नहीं मांगी, I would advise that you give the answer where your denominator is positive. Like जैसे आप बोल रहे हो अगर 10 के साथ minus होता, then you would you should have changed that sign and brought the negative to the numerator.
Okay, ma'am.
Anyone who's still writing, shall we take up the next question?
Ma'am, please wait for a minute.
Okay.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, Samrat.
If we had minus in front of 10, how could have we brought it to the numerator?
It would be multiplication of our rational number by -1 in the numerator and denominator.
Okay, ma'am.
We can multiply both the numerator and denominator with the same number. We can divide them both by the same number. Right now, जब हम reduce कर रहे हैं, हम क्या कर रहे हैं? हम same number से division कर रहे हैं, numerator और denominator की. जो question third था, जिसमें हमें equivalent fractions find करनी थी, उसमें हमने numerator denominator को same number से multiply किया था. So if the same number for multiplication is -1, अगर आप -1 से मल्टीप्लाई कर देते हो न्यूमिरेटर डिनोमिनेटर को तो साइंस चेंज हो जाएंगे, न्यूमिरेटर का भी डिनोमिनेटर का भी.
Okay, ma'am.
Bhavleen, beta done?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, let's take up the next question. Question number 4th, draw the number line. Represent the following rational numbers on it. So these are to be done on separate number lines, one part, one number line. But there could be a question where you could be asked to represent two rational numbers on the same number line. That we will do as an additional part after we complete this chapter. Right now, we will be doing these. The way is similar, the way you did representation of fractions on the number line, and you did integers on the number line. Now fractions जब हम करते हैं हम सिर्फ positive part लेते थे, लेकिन integers के लिए हम negative part भी ले सकते हैं. So you could have a positive rational number to be represented that will be on the right of 0, and if you have a negative rational number it would be on the left of 0. Second thing, you want to make sure that your rational number, the one you want to show on the number line, must be in standard form. Must be in standard form, and then we will start to represent it. So right now, if you look at all these parts, these are all in standard form. No further cutting is possible. The denominators are positive. So I'll start with the first one, 3/4. Draw a line first of all. Now, number line is a line containing numbers. So you start with the line, divide it into equal parts. Those equal parts can be 1 centimeters away from each other. So with the help of ruler itself, you can do this. So let us say this is the line that I have. Both sides you need to mark these arrows. This is important. Line बना रहे हैं तो दोनों तरफ arrow लगाना जरूरी है. Somewhere in the middle you can represent 0. This is not O, this is 0. And now divide your number line into equal parts. So on the right side of 0, use your ruler to create these equal parts. And similarly on the left side, although we don't require the negative side, our number is positive. The next thing we want to do is, we would like to represent the numbers on the line here. जो आपने ये equal parts किए हैं, यहाँ पे हम numbers represent करेंगे. Just like your counting, 0 is already there. Towards its right, इसके right side पे आपके पास आएगा 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, depending आपको कहाँ तक जाना है. You would realize that once you practice these, and you would know how far you need to mark these numbers. The second step is to take the denominator, because we are working with rational numbers. We should see over form on the numbers shown here as well. अभी जो मैंने यहाँ पे representation की है number line पे, these are my whole numbers, or I could say these are the integers on the number line. अगर मैं लेफ्ट साइड पे चले जाऊं तो यहाँ पे -1 होगा. द नेक्स्ट नंबर अवे फ्रॉम -1 विल बी -2, और दूर चले जाएंगे -3 मिलेगा, और दूर चले जाएंगे तो -4 मिलेगा. वैसे मुझे नेगेटिव साइड की जरूरत नहीं है. मैं चाहूं तो इसको अगर नहीं भी ड्रॉ करती, इवन देन इट्स कंप्लीटली फाइन. आपने जब ये इंटीजर्स मार्क कर दिए, आपने इन इंटीजर्स को रैशनल नंबर्स बनाना है. सो इन सभी का एक डिनोमिनेटर लगेगा, और वो डिनोमिनेटर हमें मिलेगा हमारे क्वेश्चन में से. क्वेश्चन में आइडेंटिफाई करो कि डिनोमिनेटर क्या है.
4.
पुट दिस डिनोमिनेटर टू ऑल दीज नंबर्स, सभी के नीचे.
Done, ma'am.
Very good. Even on the left side you can do the same. And I think now you will be able to see the rational number you wanted to represent on the number line. Can you see 3/4 anywhere?
Yes, ma'am.
Right here, this is the number that we wanted to represent. Please don't encircle. This is something I've always told you. Do not encircle. इसकी पोजीशन पे पॉइंट मार्क करके उस पॉइंट का नेम लिखो, एंड देन राइट डाउन A is representing 3/4. जब भी आपने कोई नंबर रिप्रेजेंट करना हो ऑन द नंबर लाइन, नेवर encircle it. Always mark its position by a point and then give a name to that point. और नीचे मेंशन करो कि जो पॉइंट आपने यहाँ पे रिप्रेजेंट किया है वो आपकी न्यूमेरिकल वैल्यू को शो कर रहा है. यहाँ पे A जो है, this point A is representing 3/4. Other than that, there was I think there is one more thing. If you can recall, हम एक चीज और करते थे, जहां पे कटिंग हो रही है, where your rational number gets converted into an integer, वहां पे कटिंग करनी है आपने. फ्रैक्शन की न्यू फ्रैक्शन नहीं बनानी, जहां पे कटिंग हो कि आपको इंटीजर मिले. फॉर एग्जाम्पल 4/4 will give you 1. 8/4, this gives you 2. On the left side, -4/4, this gives you -1. So you can actually see your integers on the number line. आपके पास 0 है यहाँ पे, फिर आपके पास 1 है, यहाँ पे आपके पास 2 है. And if anyone asks you कि 3/4 जो rational number है, between which two integers does it lie? Can you answer?
0 and 1.
0 and 1. What if it was -3/4? then it would be on the left side. Now, which two integers contain -3/4? अगर आपका रैशनल नंबर नेगेटिव होता, -3/4 होता, तो आपको पूछा जाए बेटा टेल अस between which two integers does -3/4 lie? What would be your answer? You can see your integers here.
-1, 0.
That's correct. That's correct, Samrid. -1 and 0. Between -1 and 0, or you could say between 0 and -1, you will find -3/4. कटिंग वैसे आपकी यहाँ पे और रैशनल नंबर्स की भी हो रही है. इफ यू सी, अगर आप ध्यान से देखोगे और भी रैशनल नंबर्स हैं जिनकी कटिंग हो रही है, लेकिन हमने सभी की नहीं करनी होती. हमने किनकी करनी है? जहां पे कटिंग करने के बाद हमें इंटीजर मिले. द डिनोमिनेटर शुड बिकम 1 आफ्टर कटिंग. सिर्फ वहीं पे कटिंग करनी है. I hope I'm making sense. Let's do one more part. I think that will help you understand what I'm saying here. The second rational number we have to represent is...
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, how 3/4 is between -1 and 0?
बेटा -3/4 कहा था मैंने कहा था कि अगर आपका रैशनल नंबर 3/4 नहीं होता, यहाँ पे अभी तो 3/4 है ना. This lies... Just a minute, I'll just write down. This lies between 0 and 1. If -3/4 was to be represented, तो ये कहां पे होता? चेक करो.
-1 and 0.
Yeah, that's what I was asking. है नहीं है, पूछा नहीं है. I'm just taking a case. अगर आपको पूछा होता. Start with the next one.
Excuse me, ma'am.
हाँ जी बेटा.
Ma'am, we have to write that it lies between 0 and 1.
No, you don't have to. मैंने वैसे इंडिकेट कर दिया यहाँ पे, अगर आपको पूछ लें. Not required है. This is completely optional. Let's do the next part. Now we have -5/8. We shall start with the line first of all. Divide it into equal parts. Now this is a negative rational number. Identify what type of rational number do you have, so that you can...
Negative rational number.
This is negative. It will be on left of
Left
0.
side of 0.
ये सिर्फ हम इसलिए लिख रहे हैं ताकि हमें पता हो जब हम नंबर लाइन पे रिप्रेजेंट करेंगे हम करेक्टली करें. एग्जामिनर या आपका जो टीचर है उसको इसकी जरूरत नहीं है. ये सिर्फ एज अ पॉइंट ऑफ फ्रॉम द पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू ऑफ अ स्टूडेंट आई एम राइटिंग दिस. एग्जाम में अगर आप ये नहीं भी लिखोगे इट विल बी कंप्लीटली फाइन. द ओनली थिंग यू नीड टू डू इज करेक्ट रिप्रेजेंटेशन ऑन द नंबर लाइन. Once you have drawn your line, again arrows on both the ends. Divide your number line into equal parts. Somewhere here you can mark 0, so I'm just marking here 0. On the right I will have positive integers, on the left I will have negative integers. और मैंने नेगेटिव वाले ज्यादा लिखने हैं बिकॉज मुझे नेगेटिव साइड चाहिए. Now I would like to put a denominator for all of these. The denominator will be identified from my question. In the question, the value has 8 in the denominator. So let's write down 8 in the denominator for all of these. Can you see your rational number now?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So you can just give it any name. You can use the next letter. A के बाद B आता है, or you can just choose any other name. So S here represents -5/8. I would like to show the integers.
Excuse, ma'am.
Yes, Bhavleen.
Ma'am, is it important to mark S?
No, you can name any letter. You can use any letter.
Okay, ma'am.
Name आप अपनी तरफ से कोई भी रख सकते हो point का. I would like to mark my integers between which this rational number lies. So this rational number lies between 0. एक तो मुझे ये 0 नजर आ रहा है यहाँ पे, right? And on the left side, right here, if you see, if we reduce
-1.
this becomes -1. So where does this rational number lie? It lies between 0 and -1. In case you are asked. I'm going to give you the next two parts to try on your own. One of them is a positive rational number and the other one is a negative rational number. So you will be able to practice one extra question of each of these. I hope you will be able to do it. In case you need help, let me know. I will do it with you in the class tomorrow. Anyone who's drawing the number line still hasn't completed?
Ma'am, just to wait 2 minutes.
Ma'am, what you will discuss in tomorrow's class.
In case you are not able to do these parts, I have given as homework. In case, अगर आपको problem आएगी तो.
Okay.
But I guess आप कर लोगे. Even you can do these parts right now.
Ma'am, I have done all the questions.
Very good. Shall we take up the next question now?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So after question number 4th, 5th and 6th are deleted. You can write this down. Question number 5 and question number 6th, they are deleted. Then we have question number 7th, which we already did after question number 3. Question number 8th, I guess you will be able to do this one as well. You have to compare the rational numbers given here. And after comparing, you have to put correct sign, either the sign of greater than, less than, or equals to, whichever is the suitable symbol. You have to put that in the box. So again, हम दो बातों का ध्यान रखेंगे. First of all, our rational numbers should be in the standard form. We should be able to see at that very step, जब हम reduce कर लेंगे our rational numbers into standard form, either we will be able to see our answer right there. If we are not able to identify at that very step, the next option that we have is to cross multiply. This is something similar to question number 6. Although मैंने ये उस दिन डिस्कस किया था, सिलेबस में नहीं है. क्वेश्चन 6 था कि आपको वेरीफाई करना था या चेक करना था कि जो रैशनल नंबर्स यहाँ दिए हुए हैं वो सेम है या नहीं है, मींस वो इक्वल है या नहीं है. सो व्हाट आई टोल्ड यू वाज द फर्स्ट स्टेप वुड बी टू रिड्यूस बोथ योर रैशनल नंबर्स इनटू स्टैंडर्ड फॉर्म. The first thing, it's a must. It's very, very important that when you are comparing rational numbers, they must be in standard form. अगर आप उनको standard form में convert नहीं करोगे, आपका आंसर गलत हो जाएगा. So the first thing we want to do is we want to convert our rational numbers into standard form, and then we will try to compare them. If we are able to find the answer at that step, it's fine. Otherwise, we will move on to the next step, that will be cross multiplication. And just like fractions, अगर आपको दो rational numbers को compare करना है, cross multiplication is the easiest thing we can do. The second way to do that is LCM method. If you remember, fractions में हम करते थे, to convert unlike fractions to like fractions, हम LCM find out करते थे, फिर multiply करके fractions को like fractions बना लेते थे. Same thing can be done here, but वो बहुत लंबा हो जाता है. And that is actually preferred when you are comparing more than two fractions. अगर आपके पास दो से ज्यादा fractions का comparison हो. For example, if you were given arrange these rational numbers in ascending order or descending order, वहां पे 3-4 rational numbers होते, वहां पे हम cross multiplication नहीं कर सकते, वहां पे हम LCM method apply करेंगे. यहां पे क्योंकि सिर्फ दो रैशनल नंबर्स हैं, we will be cross multiplying. I hope it's clear. We shall start by the first part. We have minus 5 by 7 and 2 by 3. Let's write this down in our notebooks. Question number 5th and 6th are deleted. 7th is done. So step 1 is to check that our rational numbers are in standard form. Once you have checked that, you can proceed. So right now, minus 5 by 7 is in standard form, 2 by 3 is in standard form, but we cannot compare at this step. And then step 2 will be to cross multiply. लिखना नहीं है, माइंड में रखना है. First step, check whether your rational numbers are in standard form. अगर हैं, move to the step 2. Otherwise, first you will perform step 1. You will convert the rational numbers into standard form. Then you will move to step 2. Depends on what kind of rational numbers you are dealing with. So observe carefully and then do your question. Right now, in this part, I can directly do step 2. I will be cross multiplying. So minus 5 by 7 and 2 by 3, I'm going to cross multiply these. And when you cross multiply, your denominator from one side will go to the other side. The numerator stays there. Minus 5 के पास 3 आ जाएगा और 2 के पास 7 चला जाएगा. Now compare. Standard form, beta, जिसमें आपके rational numbers. Standard form means when your rational numbers are in the simplest form and their denominator is positive. दो बातों का ध्यान रखते हैं जब हम standard form बोलते हैं. I'll just write that down, those who have forgotten. Standard form means simplest form and denominator is positive. आपको ये दोनों बातों का ध्यान रखना है. उसके बाद आप क्रॉस मल्टीप्लाई करोगे. Now once you have cross multiplied, remember the rules for comparing integers. What sign should I insert here?
14 is bigger than minus 15.
That's correct. It's lesser than, and give your answer. Answer means write down your original values. Minus 5 by 7 and 2 by 3. Put the correct sign here. Comparing rational numbers actually is like comparing fractions and integers. दोनों रूल्स अप्लाई होंगे. फ्रैक्शंस पे जो अप्लाई होते थे वो भी अप्लाई होंगे और जो इंटीजर्स पे अप्लाई होते थे वो भी अप्लाई होंगे. Means for comparing fractions we require the fractions to be like fractions. So the second thing we want to do is we want to cross multiply. But cross multiplication के बाद हो सकता है आपकी values positive या negative हों, तो हम फिर integers का rule use करते हैं. All right, let's take up the next part now. Second part. We have -4 by 5 and -5 by 7. -4 by 5 and -5 by 7. I'm going to write this down. These are in standard form or not. Already in standard form? So we can cross multiply. Now we have two negative integers to be compared. I hope you remember the rules. हम 0 से जितना दूर जाते हैं उतनी value reduce हो जाएगी on the left side. So out of
-25 is greater.
Yes, -25 is greater. -28 is lesser than -25. Give your answer. Write down the original rational numbers and put the correct sign. -4 by 5 on the left, -5 by 7 on the right, and the sign is of lesser than. Sometimes while writing answer, the students change the positions of the fractions. वो fractions और rational numbers को left right को change कर देते हैं. Just be careful. जो left पे है उसको left पे लिखना है, जो right पे है उसको right पे लिखना है, और sign हमने identify कर लिया after cross multiplication. वही sign आप answer में indicate करोगे. Third part, we have -7 by 8 and 14 by -16. As I said, the first thing we want to do is we want to make sure that our rational numbers are in standard form. So this is in standard form. This is in standard form. The one on the left side, this is okay. This needs to be converted. So 14 by -16. Converting it into standard form.
-14 by 16.
First of all, reduce the fraction to the simplest form. Cutting हो रही है.
-7 by 8.
Cutting करने के बाद ये आ जाएगा 7 over -8. बट ये जो डिनोमिनेटर का माइनस है ये भी हमें ऊपर लेके जाना है. ये बन जाएगा -7 over 8. And now you can compare. This is your next step.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, beta.
मैम ऐसे कैसे लेके गए इसको ऊपर?
Ma'am.
Just a minute. Lovepreet, you are asking the same question which Samridh asked. कि denominator का जो minus है वो हम numerator में कैसे लेके जा सकते हैं? This is actually multiplying my rational number with -1. My numerator and the denominator both, they are multiplied with -1. We don't show this multiplication. Sahaj, I'm coming to you. We don't show this multiplication, Lovepreet, but हम सीधा वो minus को ऊपर ले जाते हैं. Actual में क्या हो रहा है यहाँ पे? हम -1 से multiply कर रहे हैं the numerator and denominator both.
Okay, ma'am.
लगता है ऐसे कि वो माइनस नीचे से हट के ऊपर चला गया है, बट हुआ ये है. सहज बेटा, यू आर आस्किंग समथिंग.
यस मैम. मैम हमें उसको फिर भी चेंज करना पड़ेगा मैम -16 को मैम, लेकिन वो तो जब क्रॉस मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे तो माइनस माइनस कैंसिल ही हो जाएंगे.
नहीं, आपने नहीं करना, डिनोमिनेटर नेगेटिव के साथ नहीं करना, आपका आंसर गलत हो जाएगा। यहाँ पे फर्क नहीं पड़ता बिकॉज यहाँ पे दोनों रैशनल नंबर्स इक्वल हैं, यहाँ पे आपको नजर नहीं आएगा। लेकिन ऐसा ही कुछ अगर आप किसी और में कर दो विदाउट कन्वर्टिंग, मींस अ डिनोमिनेटर नेगेटिव ही था और आपने क्रॉस मल्टीप्लाई करके आंसर दे दिया, आपका आंसर गलत हो जाएगा। आप
मैम हमें
ओके फॉर जस्ट सी जस्ट ऑब्जर्व दिस, हम ये सेकंड पार्ट लेते हैं, ठीक है? अभी आपने सेकंड पार्ट किया, हम यहाँ पे लिख देते हैं -4/5 और 5/-7। अब आप यहाँ पे क्रॉस मल्टीप्लाई कर दो बिना ये माइनस को ऊपर ले जाए। अगर हम ऐसे ही क्रॉस मल्टीप्लाई कर देते, मैंने माइनस नहीं शिफ्ट किया, मुझे करना चाहिए था, राइट? अगर मैं नहीं करती तो क्या होगा?
28 into 25
साइन कौन सा आ गया?
greater than।
आंसर चेंज हो गया?
Yes मैम।
बट ये आंसर रॉन्ग है, अगर आप ऐसे कर दोगे ये इनकरेक्ट होगा। Now I think you understand what's the importance of taking this negative from the denominator to the numerator. आपने ये नेगेटिव ऊपर लेके जाना है, उसके बाद क्रॉस मल्टीप्लाई करना है।
मैम उधर माइनस मैम तो किया ना इससे।
लवप्रीत क्या पूछ रहे हो बच्चे आप?
मैम दूसरी साइड -7 था, इसलिए हमने ऐसे किया है जब माइनस